Germany and Japan, the two fastest qualifying nations in the centre lanes. And these are testing conditions indeed. With the humidity, what it was, the rain will cool down the bodies of the athletes somewhat, but it adds a whole nother level of difficulty with the slippery nature of grasping the oars. It was already difficult given the sweat involved, but for Germany and for Finn Walter and Richard Moore, things have just got a whole lot trickier. However, they are the second fastest qualifiers by just a few split seconds when they won their heat over the previous couple of days. They are here competing in Chengdu, having competed at the Under-23 World Championships 2 weeks ago. So they are the most experienced and most likely pair to take the gold medal here, and they are setting out quickly over the first 250. Germany with Walter in the stroke seat. They are ahead of Takuya Ichinoshi and Hiroki Aiko of Japan, just in lane number 3. And on top of Walter and Moore competing in the world under-23s, you'd be remiss not to say that they also won the world title there as well in Bulgaria in this class. So top quality men's double sculls outfits that Walter and Moore are. And also exceedingly pleasant two young men as well. I met them in the clubhouse yesterday. They were telling me that the conditions here have been absolutely perfect, and I suppose they might add until the final right now with the rain coming down as it is. But it has been a good course for a lot of the athletes in terms of how calm it's been. The boat, they are saying, however, is a little more unstable than what they're used to, because all the athletes have been using boats from China, and they haven't needed to bring over their own boats, which has saved all delegations so much money, time and effort. But it has meant they've needed to get used to the boats in which they're racing a little bit more than they would have any other regatta. But Walter looking smooth on the front. Big frame for a young man. A frame which will only add muscle to as well over the course of his career. Richard Moore in the bow seat. Moore relies on him than ever to keep this boat moving steadily in a balanced manner. So Germany leading at the halfway mark. In second position, the Italians, Giovanni Borgonovo and Matteo Tonelli. In third position are Japan, and Ichinoshi and Hiroki Aiko. You can see one of the boats competing in the 8s on that far side. They're heading down towards the start. Women's and men's 8s coming up next after this lightweight men's double sculls final, which at the moment is being headed and led very well indeed by Moore and Walter of Germany, the under-23 world champions from 2 weeks ago. Borgonovo and Tonelli, and they are the chief chasers here. Borgonovo, he's in the bow seat. He won the under-23 single sculls world championship last week. And look at the distance that the Italians are able to claw back on Germany. The Italians had a very poor heat 2 days ago. They only finished third, but they rode 10 seconds faster than that in their repechage to post the fastest time on the water across the 3 days. They were even a few split seconds ahead of the Germans. So they know that in the same conditions, when things aren't raining, they can do it. Can they do it in these testing conditions? It's a complete change to the morning we've seen so far, which has been overcast but extremely hot. And just gripping the oar in this environment is going to be so hard, especially as we enter the last 500 meters and the sweat adds up, combining with the water. Terrific race at the front. Austria at the back with Japan and Hungary and Turkey. Well, they're all vying for third, but the race for gold is on. Italy chasing down Germany. Italy's Matteo Tonelli, their stroke. He's already got a race under his belt earlier today, but he's got to start moving up, setting a higher stroke rate, because Walter and Moore, as close as they are to Italy, have been comfortable so far. But look at this from Italy. Tonelli and Borgonovo are saying, I see you, Walter and Moore, and we'll see if we can catch you. Under 200 meters left in the lightweight men's double sculls. Walter and Moore. Are they heading for victory? Walter just struggling a little bit to keep hold of his right oar with that right hand. Italy have drawn themselves up to very close indeed to the German bow, and Tonelli and Borgonovo are starting to move here, and they've moved into the lead with 20 meters remaining. Can Walter and Moore respond? The Italians are going to take victory over Germany in the final 50 meters. It's gold for Italy, and Tonelli smashes the water. Well behind Japan and Austria, but they came through. Walter of Germany.
Borgonovo Giovanni, Tonelli Matteo.
"女士们、先生们，请起立。
To Germany's Richard Moore and Philip Walter, and the bronze medal to Hungary's Bence Zsábó and Kalman Furko.